Hello everyone, it's Nick here. I hope you are well. The last few days, as you might be able to tell from my voice, I've been suffering from a bit of a sore throat and a cold, but it hasn't stopped the production so far. If my voice completely cuts out, then I might have to have a couple of days break, but we'll see how we get on. So what is the meaning of this video? Well, the title might have given it away. When I first started doing the channel, as well as the reviews, I started what I called a blundering series, which essentially is I took a game which I hadn't completed before and tried to get from the start to the finish in chunks. The first one I picked was Tomb Raider, a game I never ever completed back in the day. It was released in 1996 by Eidos, and I tried to guide Lara, about 15 or 16 stages, all the way through. And the first few stages were quite quick, and then there was bigger gaps with each one as I was trying to get through, but in the end success prevailed and I did actually complete that game, and I felt that I had done a massive achievement. So naturally after that I tried Tomb Raider 2, then my job changed and my time has come a lot more limited, so it was a choice between either continue the blundering series with no other videos or just do the videos and drop the blundering. So the blundering had to be dropped, which is a bit of a shame. But those videos were a bit of a labour of love, really. They tended to get the least views, but and they took the longest to do. So I think we got up to stage 8, so we did complete about halfway of Tomb Raider 2. At the same time, I did another blundering series. This time I picked a racing theme. You might have or may have not seen. It was TOCA Touring Cars 2 by Codemasters, and that went down quite well. It was quicker to do. Typically, each event was about half an hour it took me, and we went through the whole season and I tried to win the championship. Did I win? Well, if you want to watch it, I won't spoil it for you. Recently, in the last few weeks, someone made a comment, are you going to do another blundering race series? Because that was a long time ago now, many months, might even be getting on for a year. Now, running a YouTube channel is a bit of a military operation because your time is ever extremely limited. You want to put out as much as you possibly can, but you don't want to knacker yourself, which I've done a couple of times, and you don't want the quality to suffer as well. It'd be pointless putting up a load of videos that were basically rubbish or ill-researched or weren't entertaining, because let's face it, YouTube is an entertainment, entertainment thing. Medium, that's it, not average, medium. So you've got to entertain the troops. I think on some channels that are so big it doesn't really matter what they're reviewing, they're just tuning in to watch the person, but it must be a combination of the two. So I'll stop blabbering here. So where we're at the moment, I need to do another race blundering series. I think I can fit that in maybe on a Tuesday or something. The aim was to do 3 gaming videos each week. I've since added the pinball in there, every Thursday pinball arcades we go through, so there's 4. I think I'll get a blundering series, but I don't know what race game to take on, so this is when I need your help essentially. So I've done a bit of a short list here. It's not going to be an Amiga or a Spectrum or a Game Boy Advance sort of game. I need something that's a bit bigger, which encourages people's interest. TOCA 2, I got a bit lucky on that blundering series in that my skill level was quite close to the rest of the cars, which made it exciting. So I need a bit of advice really. You know my skill level if you watch this. I want the championship to be exciting. I don't want to win by miles because that won't hold anyone's attention if I win the whole championship within 6 races and there's 12 videos. And I don't want something that's just too difficult or I'm always at the back. So here's a short list then. These are games that I've already reviewed, but we could do a blundering series of a championship there. So the first one, I'll need you to vote on this or else it's pointless, is Colin McRae Rally 1 on the PlayStation 1. Now when I played this in the review I wasn't very good and I rolled the car a few times, but I got the sort of impression that I might get good. I was quite impressed with the graphics on this one. There was 2 views, I think, bumper and chase view, which if I'm going to do a blundering series I'll try and make it as weird as possible, so we'll probably do bonnet view like we did in TOCA 2. By Codemasters, that one, so quality just like the TOCA Touring Car series. I'm not quite sure how many stages there are on that one, but we could get a bit of length out of it. Yeah. Candidate number 2, TOCA Touring Cars 1. Now TOCA Touring Cars 2 gave us quite some exciting races. I'd imagine it's better than the first game, but if I did one of number 1, would that be any good? I suppose it's similar sort of thing, similar tracks. I don't want to bore you, but that's candidate number 2. That's also by Codemasters, that one. Come out on the PC as well, but if I do the Blundering series, that'll be on the PlayStation 1. Probably about 16 or 17 episodes if we did that one. Candidate number 3, similar to Colin McRae Rally, but I think it's a little bit better. It's a little bit quicker, I think. V-Rally 97, that was by Electronic Arts. Similar sort of thing to Colin McRae, various stages, and you have to get the lowest time possible. Actually, gorgeous graphics there, nice engine sounds, which does particularly good. There was a V-Rally 3 on the Game Boy Advance, which I like the cockpit view, but I think it's too pixelated to do a whole extended series. So the fourth option, Formula 1 2010 on the PlayStation 3 by Codemasters. I'm not particularly good at this game, but imagine if I would get better. A Blundering series would comprise of sort of like practice sessions, qualifying, and then the actual race itself. I probably wouldn't do 100% race distance, but what do you think? Should I do 100% race distance and just edit it down? I don't know about that one. There's also dynamic weather on this, so sometimes it's absolutely pouring down, and that'll really test me. I probably wouldn't go on expert mode, so that's the beauty with Formula 1 2010. I could sort of like alter the difficulty to fit with my own skill level. I'll probably have automatic gears and have some sort of custom setup. I don't know what team I'd drive for. Maybe you can specify that as well. So yeah, that could be an option, but there'll be many. This will be a weekly thing, I think. So there'll be many episodes of that. Fifth one on a Formula 1 theme, Formula 1 97. That's by Psygnosis, a classic game back in the day. I'm not sure I'm ever going to get any good at this game. Graphics a little bit pixelated for a PlayStation 1 game, but the playability is absolutely awesome. Out of that and Formula 1 2010, I probably prefer 2010, but that's an option as well, because this is a classic game. Next one, as an option, would be a bit awkward to do. It's a grid. I'm not really favouring this one, but I chuck it in anyway. It's an absolutely fantastic game, but it's based on grinding and making money to afford better cars. So there's not really a championship to speak of. A bit like Gran Turismo, it could probably go on forever with no actual natural conclusion. So I don't know how that would finish. But I put it there anyway because it's a racing game and it's by Codemasters. 7 choice. This one would also be awkward on the PlayStation is Wipeout by Psygnosis. It's a futuristic racing game. I have reviewed all these games, so if you want to have a look at them in the PlayStation 1 playlist or PlayStation 3 playlist, have a look before you do your comment below, because it is going to make a big difference to the one I actually choose to do, because I want to do one that's popular. And the last option, number 8, just throwing this in there for the sake of things, not a championship as such, but it'd be like a knockout tournament with the occasional police chase to intersperse stuff. It's Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit by Electronic Arts on the PlayStation. This is one of my favourite games of all time. That's the only reason why I include it. Different methods of play. I think there's a tournament and knockout and so forth. So yeah, so just a summary then of the potential games I could look at for a Blundering series. We've got Colin McRae Rally, TOCA Touring Cars 1, V-Rally 97, Formula 1 2010 by Codemasters, F1 97, Grid, Wipeout, or Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. So which one of those should I cover in a Blundering series? Look forward to hearing from you and your comments. If you've got particular bad comments about a particular game why I shouldn't do it, then fight your case below, because we're going to do one of these suckers, and that's for sure. So thanks for your time again, and until next time, take care and goodbye.
Goodbye.